Formula One is set to add a new show and tell event to the race weekend schedule for the 2022 season. Reports originally surfaced that the teams had rejected the proposal and the plan to give media and fans more insight into the design of the cars was scrapped. Back in November, F1's managing director of motorsport Ross Brawn unveiled plans for a new Friday morning event on race weekends next season, allowing the media and fans to inspect and take a closer look at the 2022 cars. It would allow people to get a better view of the changes made to the cars as the regulation changes are set to come into play. What we're doing on a Friday is a big session for you guys, the media, to have a look at the cars and talk to the personnel, Brawn initially said. We're pushing on with initiatives to get greater engagement and a greater insight into what's happening. So next year, on a Friday morning, the cars will be presented to you. The teams will explain the changes they've made for that weekend and they'll declare to the FIA the changes they've made. It will create another nuance and other interest in the sport, because the technical side of the sport is quite fascinating to a lot of fans. Brawn's comments led to some fans questioning the effectiveness of the show and tell sessions, largely because teams would be reluctant to share the intricate details about their car going into any weekend. However, it appears a U-turn means the plans are back on as the 2021 F1 campaign draws to a close. Formula One recently confirmed to Planet F1 that their proposal has now been agreed and will be in place for 2022, so the show and tell events are happening. The news will undoubtedly be welcomed by Formula One buffs as the information about the 2022 cars will be difficult to get a hold of at the start of the season. The first 3 days of F1 testing in Barcelona next season will not be televised. An hour's roundup will air each day from February 23 to February 25, while the second test in Bahrain from March the 11th to the 13th is set to be fully televised on F1 TV. It is all to play for in the final 2 races of the 2021 season, which will surely go down in history as one of the greatest years in the sport due to the intense World Championship battle between Mercedes' Lewis Hamilton and Red Bull's Max Verstappen. Hamilton is now just 8 points behind Verstappen in the championship standings ahead of the final 2 races, which are believed to both favor the straight-line speed of Mercedes. In the Constructors' Championship, Mercedes still have an advantage by 5 points, despite Bottas' retirement in Qatar. The 2 championships will therefore be decided in the final 2 races, with the inaugural Saudi Arabian Grand Prix at the Jeddah Corniche circuit on December 5 followed by the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix at the Yas Marina circuit on December 12.